All right, everybody, we've got Josiah now. Start with questions coming from Grant, Wes, and Rob.
Josiah, when charges are being called at the rate they were today, how much does that change the way y'all play the game, attack the basket, stuff like that?
It definitely changes a lot of it because we're definitely an inside-out playing team. We try to get downhill, but they made a good bit of charge calls that I guess you could say were questionable. But that's the game of basketball. They're going to call it a certain way. Not every game's the same, so you have to be able to adjust. And today we weren't able to. Didn't really shoot the ball well from inside the arc or outside the arc, so that was tough. But yeah, I mean, those calling the game like that, it's especially tough today in this environment.
Josiah, I know there were probably different reasons for it, but this is not the first time this season y'all have had one of those games where, it's kind of a struggle to score 50. How much do y'all need to sort of address that trait before the season ends?
I mean, we just didn't shoot the ball well today. I mean, it's one game, one bad day. We're not going to hang our hat on it. We're not going to get too down on ourselves because we missed a couple shots for 40 minutes. We practiced hours on end. So, I mean, I don't think there's really much to adjust. We got the looks that we needed. We're going to knock them down in the future. And we've been playing well up until this point, so we just didn't play well today. We didn't shoot the ball well today. So I don't think there's really much to address. We got the looks that we wanted.
Josiah, you may have the same answer for this question, but one of the things you guys have been doing great the past 5 games, especially, is moving the ball, swinging it around, it not sticking. And today you only had 5 assists. Would you also just write that off to just not making the shots that you got?
I'd say a little bit of it, but Coach talked to us at halftime and at the end of the game. We kind of tried to do too much off the dribble in this type of game and this type of environment. They're such a heavy gap team that 1 and 2 dribbles, you got to be able to pick it up and make the extra play. And I feel like me, myself, and us as a team, we didn't really make the extra passes, the extra swings that we needed to. We did a little bit too much dribbling. So I guess you could account that the low assist numbers to not making shots and just kind of having the ball in our hands, trying to do too much off the dribble as well.
Mike Wilson.
Yeah, Josiah, how hard is it to find offensive flow when you do have so many guys in foul trouble and the lineups are, constantly cycling in and out?
Yeah, today was really tough. I think this is our first time of the year where we had so many people in foul trouble. And so we had to make adjustments. We had to do things defensively. We had to implement a defense that we had never ran before. And I think that worked out really well for us. It helped us out a good bit. And I felt like we adapted well to how the game, without being able to play with me with 4 fouls, Kennedy with 4 fouls, Santi with 4 fouls. But it's definitely tough on offense to get a groove, to find a rhythm when the guys that are on the floor most of the time are on the bench, and then foul troubles. You kind of second guessing attacking the drive and trying to get to the rim because you understand how the game is being called. But yeah, it's definitely tough. But defensively, I felt like we did a good job of adjusting to our foul trouble.
We got time for a couple more if we've got them. Wes?
Josiah, y'all had been, playing such good basketball for most of the past, month or so. Is this something that you feel like y'all can kind of put away and move on and be all right from?
I definitely think it's something that we can learn from, just like every other game. And so I think I know for a fact that we're going to go in, watch film tomorrow, look at the things that we did well, look at the things we have to do better, and try not only try, but do it in the next game. And we know that we weren't ourselves. I wasn't myself to start the game. We weren't ourselves for the full 40 minutes, and we just have to be better. And we know that Missouri's a tough team. That's the next game on the schedule. That's the biggest game of our season. So we're going to go in there knowing that they're going to try to beat us, and it's going to be tough to win on the road as we saw it was here today.
All right, Josiah, thank you very much.